Hello everybody and welcome back to Atelier Ryza 3 with me, Darkmaster, for Darkmaster Series Gaming. In the last episode we were doing the quest The Dragon Vein and the tablet, and we had to make Emil's tablet in order to take it to some of the stone totems that were scattered around the Kark Isles in order to infuse the power of the key into this tablet so that we could find the code of the universe. So we are going to continue from that section now, so let's get going and let's see what happens this time. In the last couple of episodes we have been heavily focusing on some of the synthesis in the game, so I'm going to try and cut a little bit of that out now. We did a little bit of preparation in the previous after the previous episode, so there shouldn't be too much of that to do. Let's feed this guy. Yeah, let's send him out with that. He can run off, whatever. So we need to ride the Dragon Vein. We need to return to Ryza's house. So what we're going to do is we are going to look, see if there's any character events about or any quests that we can actually hand in at the moment. I think there's a few. So report to Romy, deliver a golden heart to the chief, and deliver Spring Princess. So what we're going to do in that case is we're just going to go at the ones that we remember. Yeah, we'll go to Windle. Oh, there's quite a lot of character events here, and well, let's have a look. We'll take a look and we'll just do what comes to us. The village is so lovely. Yeah, seeing roads and houses on top of the trees reminds me this is not our world. When I was a kid, I wanted to visit secret bases like this. Oh, so that's why I'm so excited looking at them now. Honestly flattered, but there's a reason why we live on top of the trees. If we lived on the ground, we would have some casualties when the Felucia attack us. But on top of the trees, we're safe, because even if they raid us, we have an advantageous position. But isn't this village surrounded by rivers, so shouldn't the water protect you? The Felucia are hydrophobic, right? Yes, they don't like the water, indeed, but that... Oh, what? What are these chimes? Speak of the devil, it's the bell that tells us about Felucia attacks. Seriously? Don't panic, Felucia attacks are routine stuff here in Orim. The chimes are coming from northeast. Okay, let's go crush them. So hang on a second. That's what Miss Ryza said, but it doesn't look any different. Patty, you've been here, right? No, I'd heard about it many times, but I'd never gone through the gate. This is my first time too. It's not quite like I had heard. We were surprised at first too. I'd never seen such a nice underworld before. Me neither, but don't misunderstand, this doesn't compare to the real underworld's beauty. Seriously, and why don't we all go to the real one? There's much I would like to show you, but in this underworld, if you've never seen it, then allow us to show you the beautiful vistas of our world, Orim. What are you doing? You're just going to embarrass us. Us Orim live a long time. We can weather one or two little embarrassments. Well then, Ryza, let us make our way to the plateau. What frightens the underworld? Oh. And get some of these character events that are in the tree section. There's another quest here as well. Oh, this is one of the quests we have to hand in. Oh. Yes, what kind of prayer was that? So, I keep pressing R1, which kind of puts the zoom function on the text, which is doing my head in a little bit because I am running outside of the cutscenes, and then because I'm holding R1, it activates it while we're in the cutscene. Yes, what kind of prayer was that? I'll tell you. This is made from the horns of a spirit that lives in a valley a little way from here. A spirit? It's not a very big enemy, but it has a powerful magical barrier around it, and it can fly wherever it wants to. Whoa. Even with my strength, it took me a whole day and night to defeat it, but a human would be easily overwhelmed. Wow. Would you trade me that for this? I'm sorry, that is also attractive, but I can't give this to anyone. It's sealed with the strength of a powerful spirit. Only I can control it. Grr, I see. That's too bad, but never mind. Forget about it. That is something really special, isn't it? All this time I thought it was a hair ornament. No, it's a regular hair ornament. What? But Diane believed what you said. That's fine, let him believe it. It's better for his sake. Guys like him get arrogant quickly. It's better if he thinks he's not ready yet. The truth will become apparent soon enough. I will enjoy the look of surprise on his face. That theory was just something random you came up with, wasn't it? I know you're doing it because you think it's funny. Let's hand this guy. Right. No, by quality, that's the one. Give him all the crap ones. There you go. Never seen plants like these. Where did you find them? I brought them from our world. I thought you might be interested in them. What, so these are the plants that grow in the human world? Yes, since the flower of Alf blooms here, maybe these will too. Indeed. Thank you. I will take good care of them and let them bloom here. Here, a small token of my thanks. May it serve you well.
あそこに立ってるやつは何をしてるんだ？
Don't like these tree houses. They're very confusing. And where we're going and how to get there and...
Na, 虫歯みの女王ってどんくらい強かったの?
What are you two talking about so seriously? Oh, I suggested that I would also patrol around here. This place seems safer than other places, but it's not completely free of the threat of the Felucia. Since this is an offer from the White Fan clan, renowned for their fearlessness, I am so grateful. But I know more about the situation than you do. You don't need to be so concerned about me. I must have gone too far with the elder of the Wave Turner clan. Leela, you called Carla an elder, but from my perspective, you look like the older one. But Carla is really older, isn't she? Hey Ryza, although we're not from the same clan, even I am not allowed to say whatever I please to her. Either, show some respect. And besides, in this case, she is considerably older than me. Just as I thought, she's called elder and all. I just happen to have lived a long time. And I didn't miss what you said. What do you mean I look older? Leela, you look older and Carla really looks like a little girl. No, she looks appropriate for her age. If you say so. From my point of view, she absolutely looks her age. I won't say exactly how or where, but... That is wise. Then I guess I look younger to the humans. I'm not sure what's going on, and it seems a little hazy, but I get it. So let me just travel around this area a little bit more. How do I get down to that bit? Oh, this is confusing. I haven't seen children in this village, but are Oren born as adults? Of course not. We have childhoods too, just like humans. We just haven't seen one in this village. I've seen several young people who are a few dozen years old. A few dozen years old? Young people? Oren really do live for a long time. Never seen an Oren child, so I was just curious. I'm sure there were only a few Oren that went to your world. Come to think of it, I guess that's true. I wonder what you were like as a child. Were you a calm child as you are now? I'm not sure. Don't really know what I was like. After all, it was a long time ago. But I still have a clear memory of how I spent my time, even now. I ran around among the trees with my good friends, sometimes even playing a little dangerously like you. You were quite a tomboy too then. I had a feeling you might have been. Well, I don't think I can really speak for others. What are those friends doing now? They're sleeping in their graves now, all except me. Oh, sorry. You don't have to apologise. It was a very long time ago. And besides, this is the fate of those born into the White Fang clan, who continue to fight against the Felucia. I will never see my friends again, but as long as I remember them, their memories will always be with me. That's enough for me. Layla must have been fighting alone for a lot longer than I thought.
あさあ集めちゃいましょうね。
So I'm going over here to the other character event. It didn't seem to be in the treetops, so I'm going to run over this way. Tao's always been all cool and calm at his roots since he was young. But when our adventures first started, he'd get scared of monsters and run around in a panic. You see, didn't expect that. Now though, he carries himself well, even in a place like this. Feels like he's really grown up. You know, calm and composed, inside and out. He's a totally different person from before. Even from my perspective, Mr. Tao's one of the calmest students in the capital's academy. Oh, I had no idea. So he's pretty popular in the academy too. Yes. When I look at him, I see lots of girls coming to talk to him. He doesn't pay it any mind though, and he's friendly with everyone. And yet, with me, he hasn't. You know, I wonder, have you tried making more of an effort to talk to him much, Paddy? You see, I thought unnecessary chatter would be a hassle for him. This won't be easy. Well, we've got quite a lot of quests that we can do. But we are not going to finish these just yet. I mean, that's the world quest we just started there, the only paradise. We've got a lot to explore down here. I'm sure we will get to it at some point. Right, where are we going next? We need to hand in another quest. Right. This is, to the chief. So, this is everything. Shows everything. Everything that we've discovered anyway. Good to know.
Oh, どこ行くんだ?
Village of Furor. And let's go here. And we'll go and see the Elder. Right. What does he want? Hey, you got a minute? My equipment was damaged in the battle with the monsters. I need to get new equipment. Do you know anyone? No, we'll keep that, because he'll want something else that we can't deal with. Sis, I want to ask you all a favour. But what is it, Diane? Why so polite? Saw something earlier deep in the forest of Nemed. I saw a dragon. A dragon? Hey, are you serious? Gotta do something if that's true. Wow, was it really a dragon? I don't know. I'd never seen a real one before, so I can't compare them. So how can you be sure that you saw a dragon? Because it looked like the drawing of a dragon that I saw in the village. I see. Besides, the Dragon's Passage must be a place where a dragon passed by. Then it's not just a legend or a story, maybe there really were dragons. Well, certainly, but Diane, if there is a dragon, what do you want to do about it? In the village, dragons are revered, but if it means any harm, I want to stop it. That's my excuse, but really, I want to slay the dragon, try my hand at it. Well, that's honest. And the favour I want to ask is for you to help me find the dragon. Dragons don't always stay in the same place, do they? But I'm sure it's near the village. I can't just ignore it. I see. Alright, let's look for a place where a dragon could hide. Deirdre, coming home after all this time, I see the bedroom is still a mountain of clothes. I put them all away, but you should wash them, or put them away, or throw them away. Unbelievable. Won't you ever change? You went to the trouble of organising. How thoughtful of you, dear. What's going on? Sis, I was telling Deirdre that she's too lazy. Her grooming is particularly bad. Huh? But she looks sharp. I can't see anything wrong with her. I'm not in a position to criticise other people's grooming, but she looks completely different at home, and it's no good. Sometimes she wears nothing at all. What? Not wearing any clothes? That would be going overboard even if you were actually brother and sister, I think. Are you sure everything is alright? Don't say such things, Diane. We've been like family to each other since we were very young. What difference does it make whether I wear clothes or not? They're all gobsmacked. Even the bird. Seriously? Is that really what it's like? I don't know, but I don't think that's right. So Diane and Deirdre lived together. You said she was like a parent to him, but now I see, it's no wonder Deirdre cares about Diane. But does she really not wear any clothes? Do we just think it's odd because we don't have siblings? Diane and Deirdre, maybe it's better if you don't think that is normal. I see. I'll be more careful. Yeah, you weirdo. Let's go and see the chief and hand over this item.
竜が隠れられそうな場所に心当たりはありますか？
そうだな。山の上にすっごい古い神殿の跡があるけど。
Is it ready? Yeah, we've got a golden heart for you.
これで大丈夫ですか？
Dolto, here, drink this. It's full of nutrition. Can one single medicine really do all that much? Yeah, just try drinking it. Okay then. Ugh, how is it? Feel the fatigue falling away from my body. This stuff is super effective. I'm glad, but please do be more kind to your body. It'll be too late if you collapse. Being lectured by my juniors, I feel helpless. Oh, I'm sorry, that was arrogant of me. No, it's fine. It's the truth. Thank you for this. Here, it's not much, but please take it.
山の上の神殿跡だね。よし、行ってみよう。
What is it, Ryza? Don't have any items that we can give her. There's another character event. I think we'll finish that before we head back to Kirken Island. What's going on, Patty? Standing around, spaced out like that? Is that a bookmark? Oh yes, one of the village stores sold it. They say it's made from cured leather. Whoa, looks pretty snazzy. I might just buy one for myself. Oh, the store said this is one of a kind, so I don't think they will have any more. Oh, really? Said they made it as an experiment, since they had some leather scraps, but not many people read in the village, so they didn't expect it to sell, and made just the one. See, that's a shame. I thought Tao might like it. He will like it, right? Huh? Sure. Good. Good. Oh, so it's a gift for Tao. Right, that's time to head out. Where are we going?
どこに行くのさ
Kirken Island. We need to see Romy, so we're gonna.
今回
We can
は
give her quite a few items now as well, so that we can actually buy them from her if we need to. I see, so there was nothing but an altar that looked like it was prepared for something. Yeah, there wasn't any treasure or anything though, so I didn't find anything to bring back. Your report is treasure enough. Those isles grow more perplexing by the day. Perhaps that altar suddenly appeared at the same time the isle showed up. Well, whatever, as long as you're satisfied now, I can stop worrying. You cured my curiosity. Thanks, and let me know if you find more. Right. Development. Right, so now we are heading... Well, we've got a couple of character events. Should we do those? I think we'll do those. If we don't do the character events, then we don't complete their quest lines. See what this person wants. I've lost something. If you find it, could you please let me know? Obtain Phantom's Scarf. If I come across it, I come across it. But if not, well... Oh, it's you, Ryza. Hey, Tao. What are you doing out here? I could ask you the same. I don't really have anything to do here, just on my way home. Well, same here. Come to think of it, you're a teacher here too, aren't you? Yeah, I was a bit ago. Stopped part way though. Got a lot of things I have to do first. Anyway, back to you, Tao. You've been studying more than ever. Amazing enough to go to the academy at the capital, but you're writing a thesis and everything. 2 theses, right? You're making me proud. Please don't make such a big deal out of it. Plenty of people write theses. Just one's enough, isn't it? Why write 2? It was hard to constrain myself to one, but also I thought that'd give me 2 chances of one getting through. Didn't think they'd both make it, so I'm a bit lost now. What a nice problem to have. What are you two chatting about? Oh, Ryza. Mr. Lent was listening to me talk about what we discussed before about my house. Seeing Patty had something on her mind, I asked her what's going on, and here we are. Oh, okay, I hate to say it, but I don't know if you'd understand, Lent. Haha, yeah, between Patty and I, our positions, our environments are so different that I'm a bit lost. Still, I think the situations we're in have some similarities. Like what? The way it's up to you whether your house goes on or disappears. After all, if I left on my warrior training and something happened to my dad, that'd be the end of the family. Patty decides not to be an heir, that's the end of that noble house, right? Don't know if it would end exactly, but there's a high chance. In that sense, I guess it's similar. Patty, you mentioned you haven't decided what to do about husbands and stuff. Does Mr. Albelheim usually just tell you what to do? More or less. He has a lot to say. But don't you have something you want to do? Some kind of future? I wouldn't exactly say I don't, but... I get that you have to think about your position. In the end though, you need to think about what you want to do, right? I mean, who does your life belong to in the end? True enough, my life is my own. See? I'll give it some proper thought. This is really what I want. Yeah, that all goes for me too. I wonder what's going to happen to my life. Where is the thing you lost? Right. Well, we advance in the quest here. We're starting to see an end to the research, and it looks like I'll be going on a journey again. I see. You're keeping busy. It's almost like Kirken Island is where you come to rest. Well, this trip might be really short, just making stops here and there. Your absences are getting longer and longer. The villagers miss you. They say there's not enough medicine and that they can't make requests to you.
もし
If I were to open an alchemy shop on the island, would that put you at ease?
それは
Well,
多分それが
that's probably the answer to the question you asked me before about my life going forward, right?
半分くらいが正解
I'd say you're half right. You did well to notice.
最近
Been running into similar situations quite a lot recently.
私も少し
It's not that I don't think about that and all, but
今
I'm doing something really important now, so I think I'll decide about my personal things a little later on.
それまでは
Until then, let me be your easygoing daughter at home.
お気楽さで皆さ
So
ん
long
に
as you
迷
don't
惑かける
trouble
んじゃない
people
よ
with your easygoingness.
皆さんといえば
Speaking of people, I met a lady called Carla in the field today. She's quite an interesting one. Did she do anything weird?
じっくり話せた
So we need to go to the Carkyle's
アテリ
atelier
エに
now.
戻ろう
行き先は決まっているのか
Oh, we can go over here now. Because we've got the emerald band.
なんだ
But it's the...
買い物でもあんのか
Oh no, the Carkyle's atelier is over here, isn't it? That's this one.
いろんな素材が手に入りそうだからどの島に行くか迷っちゃうな
ライザなら有効活用してくれるよね。
みんなお待たせ
Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. Not at all. It's fine.
この本のおかげで
We're having a much easier time thanks to this book.
あいつに感謝するのは
Though being
少々
grateful to
楽
him
だ
does grate on me slightly.
おいリラ
Hey
今のは違
Leela,
う
things are different
私は
now.
落ち込ん
I
で
am
も
not
苦しんでも
depressed,
いないぞ
nor am I suffering.
私がそう感じた
I'm
から
just supporting you of my own accord.
ライザ
But Ryza, what ideas did you give Leela? She's like this every time I do anything recently.
吹き込んだと
Gave her
は一言
ideas?
も悪い
That's not a nice way to put it. I just told the White Fang warrior not to be afraid.
お前それはこい
You
つに
know,
とっ
to
て
her
火に
that's
降
like
ら
adding fuel to the fire.
悲しみを外に
It's
漏
your
らしたお
fault
前
for
が悪い
mopping
そ
around.
ういう時は
In times like this, I will cheer you up.
誰がそんなみっともない
Who
おい
needs
ライザ
such undignified... Hey, Ryza.
よーし
Well then,
それじゃあ
time
こ
to
の
test
装
this
置の力
device's
を
power.
たくどいつ
Blast it.
こいつも
Blast everyone.
クレリアとネメド
Sis, you decide where we go first. Cleria or Nemed?
ディアンとも
I
話し合い
discussed
ました
this with Diane. We don't mind where we go first.
そっかわかった
Okay, I got it in that case. I guess we're gonna go Cleria first then.
どこに行こうかな 本当にそれ
We're
の
really
言い方
back in the
当たり
atelier in Sardonica, right? There is no mistaking it.
ああ
Yes, Ryza's alchemy really is something.
私自身が
Wasn't really all my own work though.
仕組みを理解
Even
し
so,
己の
just
技術を
understanding the
再
ins
現す
and
るだ
outs
けでも
and doing it
十分
using your own skills is really something.
ありがとう
Thanks, but there is no stopping there. I hope to go even further.
ああ
True, this technology is but a stepping stone.
世界
Our
を
goal
超え
in
る
this
技術を
journey is
見
to
出すの
discover technology that transcends worlds.
重い宿題だ
That's
ね
quite the task.
だが
But it is what we have to do. If there is anything you need me for, I've got your back. Thanks, I'll be counting on you if I need anything.
それで
Well, have you learned anything new or discovered our next task with this teleportation?
うん
Well,
鍵と
if the key and the tablet were made by the code of the universe, then we might be
自
onto
体は
something,
間違ってないだろう
perhaps.
し
俺たちは少し
Well,
うろう
we
ろし
will
てみ
just
るわ
mosey about here for a
こっち
while.
に来たのも
It's
久し
been
ぶ
a
りだ
while
から
since
な
we were last here.
何か変わったと
It
こ
would
ろ
be
がない
nice
か
just to have a quick
見て
look
回る
around
のも
and see what's new. Don't go having too much fun.
フェデリカも
Federica, it's been a while, right? Why don't you pop over to the Union headquarters for a visit?
そうですね
I guess I can.
頼りは
They've
受け
been
取ってい
writing
まし
me,
たが
but
せっ
since
かく
we are
で
here,
すし
I'll go check on them myself.
ライザさん少しならいいですけど
So we need to head to the Artisan Union's headquarters. First things first, though, is we've got some quests out here. I want to have a look out
みん
there.
な元気にしているかしら私たちも挨拶しておかないといけませんねうん組合本部に向かおう
とりあえず集めておくか。
いいもの手に入るかなチェア集めておこう
Welcome. Sorry, I'll be right with you. It's pretty crazy around here, huh? Recently started offering a new service. That's the truly hectic part. A new service? A lot of people work in the mines here, so we started delivering food to them. We do all the food prep, so the workers don't have to. Just as we suspected, there was a huge demand for this service, but the demand is so great, we don't have enough couriers to make all the deliveries. I just had an amazing idea. Adventurers like you could help us deliver. Even after your commission, we'll still turn a profit. So what do you say? Want to be our first part-time courier? Wouldn't mind the extra income. Plus it sounds like fun, so why not? Great, let me give you the food and the delivery address. Of course we get roped into it. Aha, it looks like I'm the winner. No way, how would you catch it so easily? I often use fish in my alchemy. Think I probably fish more than Lent. Again, Ryza, I want a rematch. Not a problem, Ryza. The famed alchemist never backs down from it. Hate to break up such a jubilant moment, but have you forgotten your goal, great alchemist? Huh? Did not expect you to get lost in fishing for such a long time. And look at how many you caught. Carry what you caught, okay? Man, we kinda went overboard, huh? You're right, this is a lot of fish. Sorry for forgetting why we were here. I'll try not to zone out like that in the future. Right, where to next? Oh, look at all these character quests here, man. How many is there? There's loads. Right, should we just tackle them as we get to them?
蒸し暑い
そうですか全然いけますが
お前は夏でも炉を使って作業してるから慣れてるだけだろ
これも使えるのか？
これは何じゃ
What's this? What kind of tool is it?
これですか
It's a water wheel.
水
A water wheel.
水車というのは
Water wheel harnesses the power of flowing water to create the motion to accomplish some task. It's good for work that would be too difficult for people or that would take too long.
This water wheel is mainly for pumping water, but the same mechanism can be used for many different things.
I see. It seems handy. But sadly, there's no water. Oh, right. Basically, water wheels can only be used when there is enough flowing water. Wasn't a very big river to begin with. Maybe just a dream to use this. Might be difficult, but someday I hope we're able to use this water wheel.
成長を見せてあげるよ。メンバー。やろうぜ、タオ。貴様を切る。これでおしまい。いいとおり任せろ、ライザ。鍵が作れるかも。ライザ、行くぜ。ここは任せる。終わりだ。いい修行になったぜ。次はドイツが相手をしてくれるんじゃ。どうだ。さあさあ、集めちゃいましょうね。どんな素材も無駄にならないからね。なんだろう。
What? Is there smoke coming from there? Could it be a fire?
ライザね。
Sis, is there something wrong? Yes, that's smoke. What do you think it is?
敵襲か。
An enemy attack? That's a signal fire. It's coming from the plane, right? A signal fire, what's that? Using smoke to send a signal to others.
それ。
What does that mean? Colour of the smoke and the number of plumes in different combinations are like words. Can be seen from far away, so it's a fast way to send a message. Hey, wow. So do you know what it means, Federica? Yes, I do. Oh no, that's a distress signal. Someone might have been attacked. Oh no, really?
ほらやっぱり。
See, I knew it was an enemy attack. You said it was on the plane, right? We have to go and help them. We'll go and see to all the other character events. Oh, we've got another quest here. Hey, what are you puzzling over? Can't tell just by looking. I'm asking because I can't tell. It's just not coming. What isn't coming? New design for a craft. Ah, I see. Hey, you look to be an adventuring type. You wouldn't happen to have any super rare materials that you can't find around here? Super rare materials? Yeah, would you mind giving me some? New materials spark new ideas. Well, if that's how it is, I suppose so. Definitely never seen underworld materials before. Should get some of those. Oh, I guess we can... What on earth? Where did you find these? In another world. Another world? Oh, I get it. You mean from somewhere so far away it might as well be another world. In all my years of a craftsman, I've never laid eyes on materials like this before. I can feel the inspiration welling up. My thanks. I'll never forget what you did for me. It's a relief. Hope you come up with something wonderful. Carla, are you looking for something? Oh, it's you, Ryza. There's a variety of rare items here. I was looking at everything I see. Certainly, there are many items in Sardonica that you don't see in the capital, but are they really so rare? For me, all the ornaments created by man are things I've never seen before. Oh, that makes sense for someone who's always been in Underworld. Was there anything good? Yes, while I was looking at them, I saw some items that I wanted. Don't you think this is nice? It's quite an interesting piece. But unfortunately, I don't have the money to buy it. What? Money? Do you want that? I'll sell you whatever you want if you bring money. Silence, you fool. I'm not a little girl. That's right, Carla's always lived in Underworld, so she wouldn't have any human money. Should I buy it and give it to Carla as a present? You must be exhausted out this late. Let me know if there's anything you need. I bought it. This is the one that Carla wanted. Carla's helped me a lot, so this is the least I can do. Now, to give it to Carla. What does this person want? I think I've seen you before. Can you help me take down a monster? Hunt Zephyr Pixie. So that's over there. We'll get that in a bit. We're looking for character events. Carla, what is it? Well, this is the first time I've seen such a big city. Oh, is that it? It can be a little overwhelming. It's so big. Everything is even bigger in the capital. Is that true? Seems like everything is bigger in the human world. Ryza, you talk a big game, but weren't you the same the first time you came to the capital? That's right, you stood out so well that we could have seen you from far away. But it is a really big city though. I was probably the same the first time I went to the capital, because it's so much livelier than here. It's just something everyone has to go through. Then if I go to the capital, I may faint. I'll have to be careful. Is that Federica? What's she doing? What are you doing? Oh, Miss Ryza, I'm glad to see you. Don't know where I am. What? I can't find my way. You mean you're lost? But Federica, you live here. How can you be lost? Because I lost my map. Your map? You mean a map of Sardonica? Yes, I've always tended to get lost, so I always carry a map with me. But you lost that map, so now you don't know where you are. I think I know. Federica, were you walking around looking only at the map? Yes. I think it's because you're so dependent on maps that you don't look at the scenery around you, and that's why you've become so bad at directions. That may be true. Oh, okay, I think you should probably look around you more when you're walking. I will do that. As long as I have a map, I'm fine, so I'll look around me to make a new map. That's not exactly what I was trying to say. But Federica has some blind spots, even though she seems like she has it all together. Oh, well, we can give her this necklace. Hey, this is the ornament I wanted. You bought it for me, but why? Well, it seemed like you really wanted it, and it wasn't that expensive. You've helped me so much, and you're probably going to help me more, so I wanted to give you a present. If you don't want it, you don't have to wear it. Hey, it's like a bribe. I accept your intentions. I'll be pleased to receive the gift. I'm happy to hear that. I never thought of it as a bribe at all. You should remember that method. It may come in handy someday. But what a rare find. I won't get tired of it no matter how long I look at it. Is that really so great? Thought it was rather ordinary. Not anything special. It's mostly that it's human made, but also because I've never seen such designs in Orim. I've been wondering about it since I first saw it. Carla, do you like ornaments like that? I do. Basically, I like anything made by human hands, no matter what it is. But I'm especially interested in unusual items and old items. Old items, like antiques. Indeed, exactly that kind of thing. Then you and Tao will have a lot to talk about.
私も初めて見るものばかりだったらちょっと興奮しちゃうかもな。集めておこう。Oh, I'm getting lost now.
この地方にも独自の歴史があるんだね。
時間があれば深掘りしてみたいものだな。
また悪い癖が出ているな、二人とも。
What's this? Claudia. Is that an accessory? Did you buy that in Sardonica? This? No, Clifford sent this. Clifford, as in that Clifford. That's right. Found it while he was exploring. He said he sends things like this sometimes. Really, I wonder why he does that. I don't really know, to be honest, but some of this is hard to sell. So maybe if he gets something he doesn't know what to do with, he sends it to me. Then why send it to you in particular, Claudia? No idea. Easiest person to send it to, maybe. Got my father's company here and there, so it's easy for Clifford to contact me. Guess with others, it's harder to know where they are or where they even live. And position-wise, I might know most about this kind of stuff. What do you mean? Clifford sounded pretty disinterested in all the treasure he turns up. but it felt like a waste to throw it away, so he ends up handing it to me. See, that sounds like the most likely scenario. At the same time though, I don't really know how to handle things that are hard to sell, or that nobody wants. Hey Ryza, you might as well have this. Might not have much use for it, but I'm sure you'll find a way. If you say so, I'll take it then. Thanks.
遠慮なくもらうことにするね。
Something sure smells good. Is it stew? I'm so hungry. Hey Federica, are you okay? Ah, Miss Ryza, Miss Leela. If you're talking about me, I'm fine. You don't look fine, you look pale. Did something happen? I've no idea why, but when I smell stew, I get a headache. It's just something wrong with my body. It hurts, but there's no need to worry. Does that mean that you hate stew so much that just the smell makes your head hurt? No, I actually like stew. So when I eat stew, I am troubled by a great conflict. I don't really understand, but that does sound like an ordeal. Yes, at any rate, I need to get away from here as fast as possible. Actually, I have another similar problem. I like cats, but when I touch a cat, I can't stop sneezing and I get a rash. So even though I love cats, I can't go near them. Federica's constitution sounds like a lot of work. Hey Federica, are you going somewhere? Hi everyone, we're just on my way to eat. If you don't mind, would you like to join? I'd like to show you. It's a lovely restaurant. Well, well, a meal in the human world. This is exciting. Well, that was delicious. Yes, it was a good place, just as you recommended. You can't find many places as good as that, even in the capital. There were many of us today, so we had the larger dishes, but they are famous for their shrimp and other dishes too. What's wrong, boss? You're awfully quiet. Come to think of it, boss, you didn't touch much of the dishes, avoiding all the shrimps. No, Wait, boss, you can't eat shrimp? You grew up on an island, right? And you're saying you can't eat shrimp? I can eat them alright. Then why did you avoid them? That's because, when it's all curled up, you know, I started thinking that it looked like a baby bug. Don't say that. I won't be able to eat it either. Bugs taste good too. Yes, not so much that I'd eat it for pleasure. I don't think that's the point. Who cares if they're curled up? They're shrimps. Shut up, we were only served straight shrimps at the Brennan family. Shrimps are still shrimps. How strange. I'm sorry, I fear that I've chosen the wrong restaurant. Never thought this would happen. No, Federica, you did nothing wrong. Boss is just weird. Damn it, how could I... Okay. There's a couple more character events down here as well. So we'll go to them before we go to our next destination. Was down here, wasn't it? It was. This isn't my cup of tea, and I don't know what I'm looking at, but I can tell that it's good. The two guilds in Sardonica tend to reject each other's work and deny their existence. The pieces that were made for the competition between the two guilds were wonderful. Does that mean that the quality was only understood by third parties belonging to neither guild? How ironic. But after this event, art that embodies both guilds are being made in the city. Don't know what kind of pieces will be made or what changes will come to the city though. I can't stop hoping that things will continue to get better.
なるほどな。
I see. Now I understand what happened in this city.
確かに
For
こんな
something
素
this
晴らしいも
wonderful,
のなら
it
ば
would be natural
掛
for
け
a
合わ
master
せてみたいと
craftsman to
思うの
want to
は
mix them.
私も
I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of pieces they come up with.
それにしても
Still though,
こういったもの
it's
は
not unusual for this kind of thing to lead to conflict, bickering, and even the ruin of both sides.
たとえ交渉が
Even if the
興味を持とうとも
craftsmen are interested,
うまく
that
まと
doesn't
まる
mean
か
that
どう
things
か
will
は
come
別に
together well.
このように互いに協
Cooperating
力
like
して
this
一
to
つのも
create
のを
something
作
is a
り上
rare
げる
thing to
形
be
にな
able
る
to do.
さぞや
They must have
互い
been a
を
group of
尊敬し
people who were
高め合う
mature and respectful of each other, not something that happens all the time.
いいえ
Well,
それ
I
は
don't know about that.
うん
Yeah, I think if Federica wasn't here, the two guilds would still be fighting now.
だからあの街灯
Alberta,
の見た
I'm
目は
telling you,
突
the
飛すぎると
design
言
of
って
that
るんだ
lamppost is too outlandish.
重要なの
The
は
important
調和
thing
で
is
す
the harmony.
たとえ
Even if it looks
保守的な見た目であ
conservative,
っても
if there's
調
no
和は取れ
harmony,
ているだ
it's
け
meaningless.
そういう意味
For
で
that
は
reason, I think it would be hard to accept either proposal as is. I understand. I'll come up with something else.
今のアルベル
Those
ト
were
さんたちだよね
Alberta's group, right?
はいそうです
Yes, we were talking about work.
サルドニカに戻っ
They
てき
said
た
they
のなら
wanted to consult with me while I was here in Sardonica.
それは
That
私なら
would be depressing if it were me.
サルドニカを旅立つ
When I left Sardonica, the two sides were starting to work together on the town, but
現実問題
the
としては
reality is that not everything is going to work out so quickly.
フェデリーカの仕事って具
What
体的
exactly
に
do you do?
そうですね
Let's see. Handling the opinions and requests of the craftsmen while negotiating between the two guilds.
それから
Then there is the budget for running the city and the management of trade and commerce and making various decisions among other things.
とは言っても
But it's not like I have any power. I just sign things and put my seal on them.
そんなこと
Can't believe you're doing that at this age. You're all amazing, Claudia. Claudia too. Right. So that's that.
すぐ近くだねあどうもこんにちは職人との挨拶は大切なんです
Wait, Artisans Union headquarters.
ただいま戻りました
Anna,
アンナ
I'm back.
あれ
Oh, Deputy Union Head. When did you get back?
ライザさんの
Just
お
now,
かげで
all thanks to Miss Ryza.
久しぶりやな
Long time no see, Anna. How did you make a high-speed ship or something like that with alchemy?
まあ似たよう
Well,
な
something along those lines.
アルベルタとサベリ
I would like to hear a status report from Saverio and Alberta, but are they in the city? Ah, that's perfect. Actually, they're both in the Lamberetti family workshop.
接合の滑らかさは
Everything
問題
seems
ない
fine with the smoothness of the joint, but I would like to make a few more adjustments to the density.
うまく使え
If
れ
used
ば
properly,
透明度の
seems a
違いも
difference in
演出に利用
transparency
できそ
can
う
be
だ
produced. However, the solvent... Deputy Union Head and the Alchemist.
急な里帰り
What
とは
brought you
どう
back
した
all of a sudden?
そうか
I see. So it's the alchemist who has business here. You seek information about the ancient alchemist mentioned in the old stories.
かなり重要
Seems
な
that
人
he
物
was a
の
very
ようなので
important person.
ぜひ調べ
Could
さ
you
せ
look
て
him
も
up
らい
for me? I'd love to help, but the young glasswork guild doesn't know a thing when it comes to these kinds of old matters.
それでは
Very well.
アルベルタは
Alberta,
地下で
please
調
look
査を
into this matter within your guild.
ランベルティ
Saverio,
の裏を探ってみて
please search
くだ
the
さい
Lamberetti's family storage for any clues.
役に立てるのは
I'm
嬉しいな
happy to be of service, but wouldn't you be revealing secret crafting techniques to me that would be considered a Lamberetti family treasure?
融和の試みと
There's no
研
reason to
究を
keep
邪
them
魔され
hidden
ないと
now
分
that
か
I
った
know
今
the
は
attempt at
閉ざす
harmony
理由もあ
and
り
its
ませんよ
research will not be disrupted.
なるほど
Well, if that is the
そういう
case,
ことであれば
I shall look into it.
では
I will leave the storage to Saverio. However, in regards to reconciliation, one problem has cropped up.
さらなる高み
We've
を
been
目
on
指
a
して
quest to
研究を
take
続
our
けていたのだが
techniques to new heights,
デュエット
but
溶
the
剤の
duet
方法に
solvent
限
solution
界
has
が来て
reached
な
its limits.
限界
Reached its limits?
濃度が足りず
We learned that the
あまりに
concentration of
繊
the
細な加工
solution
で
is
は
not
効
high
果を
enough
発揮
to
しき
fully
れない
bring
こと
out
が
the
分かっ
effects
た
of
んだ
our most intricate processing techniques.
ほう
Oh, it was lacking, you say?
いや
Oh, I don't mean to question your abilities, alchemist, but I know, but the solution to concentration is not pure enough. How do I solve that? Miss Ryza, feels shameless of me to ask, but could you do me a favour? Of course we're in this together. Besides, I wouldn't ignore a friend in need. So, we need to head to the Atelier.
まあ話すと長くなるかな。アトリエに着いたら詳しい経緯を説明するね。
Just gonna have a look upstairs. No, can't. Ah, there it is. Ah, Ryza, something wrong? I have a small favour to ask. Could you please listen for a second? Sure. I was able to get a painting done by an artist that I always wanted to have, but I couldn't find the right frame for it. I was wondering if I could make one from scratch, made with some fine sturdy material. Could I please ask you? Okay, we will try to sort that out. Thank you so much, this will surely save the painting. Right, made to order frame. Let's just pop outside first. I want to see if picking up some quests here. Right, let's pop back in. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Does it seem like something's wrong? No, not exactly. It just seemed like maybe you had something on your mind. Well, just that since we started working with you and the others, I've been away from Sardonica more. And whenever we come back, I can't help but worry about all the work that the town needs. Oh, that's right. I guess you do have a lot of responsibility. But is there still work that needs to be done? Yes. A plan for the 100-year anniversary celebration? You mean something besides the centennial statue, right? Yeah, it's a big event, so I've been racking my brain for something that might really excite the people in the town. But you haven't been able to come up with anything. And here we are now. Something exciting, huh? Knowing this town, you should probably build something. I agree. We're no pros, but I think that's why we can offer a different perspective. Guys, don't you think we can come up with the best idea by brainstorming together? All of us are happy to help out, so let's put our minds to it. Thanks. Let's go to the workshop. Maybe looking at things from the past will give us some ideas. Right, I wanted to see if where this other quest was coming from.
今からでも遅くない。行くぞ。
あんまり勝手に離れると怒られますよ。何か作ると言っても。
Wish I had at least some idea of what to make.
記念になるようなものがい
Something
い
to commemorate the occasion would be best. And it should also convey the town's charm. Wow, this illustration sure does look old.
何か見つけ
Did
た
you
の？
find something?
これは
This is...
何だろう。
What is this? Is it a lamp or something? Do you know Federica?
いいえ。
No, I've never seen it before.
少しいいです
Anna,
か？
do you have a moment?
どう？
Well...
いえ。
Oh, I'm sorry. To be honest, I don't...
二人ともわか
How
らない
could both of them not know what it is?
でも、
Well, whatever it is, it sure is beautiful.
はい。
It is. There's a special quality to it that you don't find often anymore.
この図版について
Could you try and find out more about it?
かしこまりました。
Certainly.
私たちも調
Why
べて
don't
み
we
る？
also do a little research ourselves?
この図版
An illustration by an unknown artist is kind of intriguing. Wonder if Alberta might know something about it.
今は何
It's
も
not like we have any other leads. Might as well ask her.
この工房、もうちょっと整理した方がいいかもね。
これが100年の積み重ねか。
ここでよろしいんですか？
この地
Let's put this, see what that unlocks. Does that unlock anything? No, it doesn't.
域は魔石で構築されているようだ。なかなか興味深いところだな。
なるほど。
See, so the duet solvent solution is as vital to this city as the seeds of light are to Faror.
ライザ、
Ryza, isn't it possible to synthesize the thing by yourself and raise its concentration? Well, I've been synthesizing it to be as pure as it can be to begin with, so it'll be hard to make it even more concentrated, I think.
こういう場合は
In cases like this, it would be much easier just to look for a more concentrated fluid.
ならば
So why don't we go back to where you got it before and gather some more?
改めて
If
調
we
べ
go back there, we might be able to find a more concentrated fluid, right?
皆さん
Everyone, what we're supposed to be doing now is...
まあまあ
No need to be so stiff, we're friends. We help each other out and ask each other for help.
そういうこと
As she says, it's not a bad thing to rely on others.
滞在理由を
Since Ryza's the one who decided for us to come here, there's no reason for us to say no if she thinks we should do it.
俺も反対する
I'm not going to disagree with you either, but is it okay to just set this research aside?
突き詰めて
If I focus too much on one thing, I'll get closed-minded. It's good to take my mind off things at times with something else.
まあ言い分
Well, that sounds like a very good point.
我々が蔵を調
We
べ
don't even know where to begin if we search the storage, right? The right person for the right job.
それに
I'm pretty intrigued to learn what it's like deep in the mountains of this land as well.
フェデリーカのためにも
Let's give it our all for Federica.
何を探す
I
か
have
知ら
no
ないけ
idea
ど
what we're looking
俺に
for,
任せ
but
とけ
leave it to me.
お願いします
Please help me so.
なんだ
What? Something seems off. Aren't you going to tell us to be more careful?
そうそう
Yeah, just be yourself, Federica.
はい
Yes, everyone, let's do it. Diane, please don't go off on your own. Of course.
それじゃ出
Well,
発しよう
let's head out. Head to the waterfall in the Spinal Forest, which is down here, isn't it? Rivers and Dragon Vein. Right. We're going to leave that for now then.
目的を
Give
忘
me
れ
a
るなよ
second. These ponies have come back.
お帰りなさい
Oh, ancient branch. Very nice. We'll send this one out.
何をしよう
Right.
ぱい食べてね。冒険。
Right, we'll send the flare pony out. So there we have it, guys. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Atelier Ryza 3, where we have just been continuing with the story. We are currently on with the Rivers and the Dragon Vein. We need to head to the waterfall in the Spinal Forest in order to find a more concentrated solution for the craftsman in Sardonica. Yeah, so it's been a lot of character events in this episode. If we don't do these character events, then we can't complete the individual stories of each of the characters. So I hope you've enjoyed watching those. There hasn't been too much action in this episode in the way of fighting enemies or tough enemies, but as we continue there will be more action, I promise that. And until next time, guys, that's it from me, and I will see you on the flip side.